Witch of Jasmine, and welcome back to my channel. Got a brand new tea light today. How are you doing? Today, I have a reading for Sagittarius moons. I hope you all are doing well. It's so nice to see you. Oh, there it is. So as I'm shuffling out your cards, I invite you to take some deep breaths. Yeah, I think that one wants to come out too. There we go. You can use this time to calm yourself and ground yourself and center yourself. Get relaxed, get comfy. I think you can hear that in the background. My two cats are in here, Cheralyn and Andy. Well, I have 3 cats, but 2 of them are in here. So they're just climbing around, walking around. So there we go. Okay, that was pretty quick. Sagittarius moons, let's take a look at your cards. So for the Oracle card, we have Purification with Gemini and the air element. Sorry, that's my cats. Okay, anyway, for your tarot cards, we have the Sun, the Hanged Man reversed, Nine of Pentacles, Six of Wands reversed, Queen of Wands reversed, and finally, Eight of Chalices reversed, aka 8 of Cups reversed. So, first impressions from this reading, just overall, I think you're in a place where you should be doing things, putting some sort of plan into action, but you're not for whatever reason. I'm mainly thinking that reason is very fear-based. I kind of think though, just based off of this Purification card, I feel like this is something that you are already like in the process of doing. Like it's not starting something new, it's like something that you are actively working on, but you might be in kind of a rut. That's usually when the Hanged Man comes up, is when you're kind of at a plateau or stuck and you're really not sure how to move forward. But in this case, it's like you're unsure of how to continue on or what your next steps are, or maybe this thing that you're trying to pursue all of a sudden is starting to feel way too difficult and you don't know if you can handle it and you don't know if you can really keep going. I think the setup of this reading is really interesting, just looking at this spread, because we have the Sun card and we have the Nine of Pentacles card, which are very good cards to see. They're very sunshiny energy, very successful and all of that. But they're kind of surrounded by these more challenging cards. I'm trying to like figure out the most like gentle way to say this, because I mean this in the most like compassionate and nuanced way possible. But I feel like this reading is really telling you like you need to get going. You need to be doing this thing. Like we need to get back on track. We gotta get things sorted out, because this purification card comes up at times when, and I'm not saying this to scare you, I'm trying to say this in like the most gentle way I can. Because the last thing I want to do is like scare you or something or push you. Like that's not what I want to do here, but I'm just saying this is what the cards are saying. It comes up at times when things could start to really derail if you don't get them back on track. Things could kind of fall apart if they continue to be neglected or get worse. And again, I'm not trying to scare you. I promise that is not my intention, and that is not how you should be feeling, but more so just in the most matter-of-fact way possible. You know what I mean? So, but like I said, we do have the Sun here and Nine of Pentacles here, which tells me that there's definitely something worth fighting for. I don't think this is something that you should give up on. This reading is here to tell you, give you some advice and give you some clarity and maybe guide you towards the path to continue on. So let's talk about that. I feel like I said, this feels very fear-based. I don't know if things have actually, like in reality, have been not going well. I don't know if that's true or not, because I don't see it here. All I'm really seeing in this reading is much more of an internal struggle. In fact, this is a general reading, but if I had to guess, I would say that it's pretty much only an internal struggle. Externally, in reality, looks kind of good to me. I don't know. But again, I only know so much. So internally, what's going on here? I feel like you are really afraid of other people's perceptions right now. Oh, hello. It's Haylin. Say hi to Haylin. With this Six of Wands reversed, Six of Wands is very like public energy, like people looking at you. And I think there's a couple things that you're scared of. I think number one, and probably the main thing, is you're feeling scared of failing and other people seeing you failing. But also, I kind of feel like you might also just be scared of people seeing you in general. If you're doing better, you're scared of people seeing you that way, you know? And I think the solution to that is very clear with this Eight of Cups reversed. Because Eight of Cups is about moving on and moving away from people. I assume that whatever you're working on is to better yourself, right? I guess I didn't really super make that clear. We're talking about a lot of Wands energy here. Wands is like a project, your career, school, things like that. Like something that you are working on, creating, building. I think with that, a lot of times it just naturally, maybe necessarily means that you are moving away from one thing to do something else, right? To better yourself and to build the foundation of your life on. Maybe, you know, if it's about like your job or your education. And that does mean leaving other things behind, leaving other people behind, leaving your hometown behind, leaving your old job behind, leaving something, you know? And not everybody's going to love that. I'm wondering too if maybe for some of you there's a feeling of, especially having this Queen of Wands here, I feel like for for some of you, you might be struggling with feeling selfish. And that's why seeing, sorry, she's covering it now, but, oh, she saw a bird. There's a window here and there was a bird that flew by. Anyway, Eight of Wands reverse, oh my gosh, Eight of Cups reverse tells me that you're struggling to leave something behind. You need to be moving on and you're having a hard time doing that, usually for like emotional reasons. I think you might be feeling like you are being selfish or that you should be considering the needs of others in this case, but I don't think that that's, I think this reading is telling you that that's ultimately not helpful. That ultimately what you're working towards is something that's good for you and your life and can bring so much positivity and success into your life, enrich your life, make things better for yourself. And that's not being selfish. That's just you doing good for yourself, which is the goal. That's what we all should want, you know? I'm going to pull one more card. Oh, hi, Halen. She's back. I feel like I'm missing something. I feel like there's like something else that needs to be said here and I don't exactly know what. So I'm just going to pull a card and we'll see what comes up. Something to like tie this all together. Page of Cups reversed. Yeah, we're continuing with this theme of things being very... I forgot to show you it reversed. All of this being very like emotions based, not necessarily something actually being wrong, just more so how you feel. And not to invalidate that, but I'm just saying external versus internal, that's all. Okay, I see. This is telling you why it's so important that you move on. It's because by trying to appease these people who don't want to see you grow, who don't want to see you build this beautiful life for yourself, or just do something that is so like exciting and will fulfill you so much, trying to appease those people will not give you peace. It will not bring you the happiness that you need. It will not leave you feeling fulfilled, emotionally at least. Kind of like, if you're trying to decide between continuing on and doing this thing for yourself, even if some people may say it's selfish, or you think that some people may say it's selfish, choosing between that or just staying in your current situation and trying to make the best of it. Staying in the situation and trying to make the best of it will not bring you peace. It will not bring you fulfillment. That's what this Page of Cups reversed is telling me. I don't want to sound dramatic, but just to illustrate what I'm saying, I think it'll leave you with a hole in your heart. I think it'll leave you kind of wondering what if, or something like that. It won't, in the long run, it will be a very big missed opportunity. So, to leave on one final note, I've kind of been breezing over the Sun and the Nine of Pentacles. The Sun, like I said, that is sunshiny energy. It is so full of joy, so full of life, so full of warmth. I think that's a really great future to be working towards. And the Nine of Pentacles is living in luxury. It's living in abundance. We'll look at this up close again. We've got this woman who's just sitting in this comfy chair outside. You can see the sun like off in the distance there, with all of this fruit growing around her, all of the pentacle coins. She's got a nice glass of wine. She's reading her book. Like, that's the happily ever after that you're working towards, you know? And I think that I cannot make any promises, but I think that this reading is really encouraging you to work towards it, because it's likely that it'll end up in this really beautiful, fulfilling, peaceful, abundant, successful, joyous way. And you totally deserve that. You totally deserve that. And I would love to see that happen for you, of course. So, Sagittarius moons, I'm going to leave it there. If you have any questions about this, or if you'd like any part of this clarified, please let me know. You can leave a comment, or you can just reach out to me, whichever you prefer. If you're feeling particularly drawn to any of these cards, or if you'd like a little more clarification about them, on the shorts part of my channel, I have hundreds, I think over 300 at this point, maybe, little shorts videos where I talk about each of the tarot cards. I talk about the symbolism in them, their upright meaning, as well as their reversed meaning. So if you'd like a little more information, I highly recommend you check that out. But I am wishing you guys so much strength, lots of good luck. I'm rooting for you. I hope you're leaving this feeling a little more empowered and with whichever decision that you make. So, but thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!